Good morning and welcome to Frank's School. Here I've got my nuisance cat helping me. I have to hold the cat because otherwise it'll go mess with the camera. This is the 7th year of Frank's School, 69th day, first video. And it's the July update, but further continued. And I say more videos coming. I've come to the point where I realize there's so much going on at the moment that I can't, or I shouldn't, just shut it off and then at the beginning of August start up again. I should keep you updated on this stuff more continually. I had said to my friend David, he wants to write a book, and I told him, I've come across the secret of writing. How do you write? And he says, oh yeah, what is it? And I said, the secret of writing is having something to say. If you want to be a writer, but you don't have anything to say, well, that's kind of difficult. But if you've got something to say, well, you find a way to say it. Anyway, that's the situation here. There's so much going on right now that I'm going to keep making videos pretty direct, continually here, I think, for a while. Here's an update on the sowing. The last video that I made was I was explaining that I did this sowing for fall growth. Well, it's sprouting. Yesterday, it was only like a day or two after, I was walking along, and these seeds are all sprouting. They're laying on the ground, so if it gets hot and dry and the sun comes out, I think in a very short time they would be killed because they're laying on the surface before they have time to get some roots down into the soil. And so, at what point shall I cover them? I think today. I was tempted to cover them yesterday because I've got that covering there that I've thrown off it. I cover it again, at least maybe for part of the day, depending on what the weather's going to be. I mean, it's interesting. I'll tell you more about that. And there's really not too much reason why I can't cover them and uncover them, cover them. It's not that much work. Most of my covering is cloth. The goats that I have are cycling. That's the term for it, cycling. The does are coming into heat, and I've got too many bucks, and boy, they're chasing each other around and making noise and knocking stuff over, and it's a problem right now. And I in a way, I can't wait till that's over. They'll stop. The does will be bred. I certainly hope that happens before my Chinese guest gets here, because that's a nuisance. My son finds it really annoying. So anyway, that's going on, and I don't have the goat situation completely under control yet. I've got this coming winter, I absolutely need to start finding other homes, or one way or another limiting the goats that I have. Late summer, all summer I suppose, but late summer I think becomes this intense playtime in so many people's minds. Not so much in my mind, because the whole year's a playtime for me in a way. But I notice it's particularly now because at least two of my, they're almost like apprentices. They're going to be going back to college, and they know it. They've only got August really, or even maybe not all of August, and they're back nose to the grindstone. They're back in school, and some of my friends are also going back into public school. So people want to play. They want to get all these things done that they can do in the summer. Well, I had realized that at a certain point, and I'd realized that I have to, the projects that I do, the things that I'm building, that really take a lot of, they're individual. I have to figure it out. How am I going to do this? Those things I'll save until the playtime is over, till September. And I can work alone, I can work more slowly, I can think more about it. So I kind of gave into that, and I thought, so now it's playtime. And here I am with a whole village. I mean, really a whole village, deserted, abandoned, but now sort of reestablished, all sort of waiting there to be rebuilt, and all this, it's like a playground for somebody who's interested in this kind of stuff. I've got this whole village, and I've got, in a sense, playmates coming. Qi Liu, I'm going to try to say his name. it appears he's coming. This man from Hong Kong, this doctor or scientist, whatever, and his two sons. They're going to be here for August, and you'll certainly hear lots more about that. Well, anyway, there's so much stuff to do. You know, what's the most fun? I'll be asking him. And a list is coming. I think maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm going to actually make a list of here are the things that maybe don't have to be done, but could be done in August. Looks like the most fun. But in the meantime, these have to be done, so to get ready for him. And once he and his sons come, you know, and as I said before, that my community, my neighbors and friends, they're going to be very interested in this, and they're going to probably want to come along and play as well. Maybe, I don't know, I think. But to get ready for them, I really have to get this curator's house stable and fix the roof and get it so, I feel, so that they have a space that they can call their own. And the latrine. I could call it composting toilets. That I need to do as well. Yeah, when it gets dry here, as it may, it looks like this August may get hot and dry, not like in the past. But the water system here is not enough. This is what I need, and I need that anyway. So these things I have to work on. That's not simply play. I have to do those. All right, a list is coming, and so are more videos. Bye for now.